Boeing pilot union decertification vote postponed as SPEEA files charge. A vote to decide if a small group of Boeing safety and flight training pilots in the Seattle area will leave their union has been postponed, pending an investigation into a union charge that Boeing violated labor laws and manipulated its members. In an email Friday, the Regional Office of the National Labor Relations Board, NLRB, said the case will be held in abeyance while it investigates an unfair labor practice charge filed by Boeing's white-collar union, the Society of Professional Engineering Employees in Aerospace, SPEEA. This is the second contentious effort among Boeing pilots to oust the union. It follows a 2016 decertification drive that involved Mark Forkner and Patrik Gustavsson, pilots whose exchanges regarding the 737 MAX provoked widespread outrage when revealed recently. Although about 20 out of the group of 29 pilots signed a petition for a vote to get rid of the union, SPEEA alleges the process has been tainted by management actions. It charges that Boeing offered large pay raises only to non-union pilots late last year, and promised a 25% pay raise to the union pilots if they decertify. Boeing denies that. Company spokesman Paul Bergman said the petition to leave the union was not initiated, requested or encouraged by Boeing management. This group of technical and safety pilots work on developing training materials and qualifying simulators for airline pilots. It was unionized by SPEEA only in 2012. The union also alleges that the bargaining unit has dwindled because Boeing has taken work away from the group, first by eliminating 38 jobs when it transferred Boeing's flight simulator training facilities from the Puget Sound region to Miami in 2013, and then by hiring non-union contract pilots to fill jobs anytime union pilots left. The union charges also that the group's safety pilots, who would normally participate in air accident investigations to determine if the pilots flying the plane had followed procedures, were excluded from the two 737 MAX crash investigations. Ray Goforth, executive director of SPEEA, said he expects to testify next week in an NLRB hearing to consider the union's charges. The previous unsuccessful drive to decertify the union in 2016 was formally filed by Gustavsson and supported by Forkner, among others. Forkner was then 737 chief technical pilot. When Forkner left Boeing in 2018, Gustavsson replaced him as 737 chief technical pilot. Their exchanges related to early development of the 737 MAX were revealed in two troves of documents released in October and last week. The conversations included crude, derogatory banter about air safety authority officials, Boeing airline customers and colleagues within Boeing. They also laid out more serious revelations. For example, more than a year before the crash of Lion Air flight. For more on this story, visit the news article link.